And bam, just like that, we have to do this whole video all over again. Hey everybody, what's going on? Just want to say hello. Hope you're having a great evening, a great morning, a great night, a great day, a great week, and maybe, if you're watching this, a great year. Hit that subscribe button. We don't get a lot of that here. Hit that like button. We don't get a lot of that here either. Let's talk about what we just went through. The Disney Wish, our selling on the Disney Wish in September, Halloween on the high seas, and our experience on this particular ship. But first, I want to say we're going to be on the Disney Magic on a back-to-back in January. So we hope to see you on the ship, because I know there's some people that might already be following us, that we've put some word out. And we hope that you get to find one of our ducks, because I'll tell you what, we got good prizes going out this time that just keep adding up on every cruise. So here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. No winner on the Fantasy, no winner on the Wish. So the winners keep moving over, we keep adding to it. So pot keeps getting bigger and bigger, just like a lotto. Who knows what's going to happen? I hope it's one of you. Let's get back to the Wish. The Wish is a fantastic ship. It's a beautiful ship. It's got great art. It's got great decor. It feels majestic. It feels like it should feel when you think about Cinderella Promenade. It's just a beautiful ship. Okay. I will say that the videos that I saw where people were saying that the hallways were taking you here and taking you there, ending here, ending there, I found that to be very true, very confusing for me, coming from all the other Disney cruise ships that we've been on the many times that we've been on those, and get on this one was a different experience. Okay, everything was a little bit different, so it took us some time to get a good feel for what was going on. I would say we were on a 4-night cruise. I'd say it took me at least half of a day to figure out, to get a good feel of what was going on, and that was, in my opinion, it was fun in a way, but in a way, I mean, I spent some good. I'm looking at it where I spent some good money, and I didn't want to waste my time trying to figure out all this stuff. I felt like as a seasoned cruiser, I should have been able to just do it, but that wasn't the case. It was a different ship within the Disney cruise fleet. So those of you that have not cruised on any on a Disney Wish and have cruised on any of the other Disney ships, the ship is nothing like it. So if you go into the ship with that mindset like I did, then you're going to appreciate it. First of all, let's talk about the rotational dining. The rotational dining, I thought they had great offerings, but they had Arendelle, they had Roy and Walt, 1923, and then they had the Marvel experience. I thought all of them were great. I thought Arendelle had the best dessert that I've ever tasted on any of the rotational dining on any of the Disney cruise ships. It was fantastic. Number one dessert rotational dining at Arendelle's. It was their specialty dessert offering. It was delicious. I loved it. Chocolate. So if you like chocolate, you're going to love that. So I put it up there, number one for me on all the Disney cruise ships. The Marvel experience was cool. That place is so cool. It feels cool. You got those blue lights that we got back here, but they got feel it all around, makes you feel cool, So I loved it. I thought it was a great experience. I'm an Avengers fan. I just loved it. It was a great experience. If you like Marvel, you'll enjoy this. You'll enjoy the feeling, the atmosphere, and then you never know what what Marvel character you're going to get out as a meet and greet. We happen to get Spider-Man. It's all on the channel. Check it out. Arundel's Walt 1923 walkthrough to see all the incredible art that's in Walt and Roy's rotational dining halls. The art is just really beautiful. It's like what we have in our house, but only times 10. It's just beautiful. And then Arundel's was great. I mean, that's where you get. That's where they do the Frozen show. Unfortunately, we're all the way to the corner of the stage, but when they brought Olaf out, he was right there by me, so we're able to get Olaf at a really good angle. So hope you enjoy that. Again, that video's on the thing. Let's talk about the dining, adult only dining, the Palo and Enchante. As you enter into these restaurants, you go through a bar called the Rose. It's a beautiful place, and you usually sit there because that's where the greeter is to take you either to your Palo reservation or to your Enchante reservation. And they're both right there. They share the same bathroom, so they're both right there in the corner of the ship, back corner. We went to Palo first. We went to Palo brunch, and after going to Palo on the Fantasy, I was so disappointed with that. It was like horrible. I mean, McDonald's would outdo it. Not that bad, but it was bad, ladies and gentlemen. We went to Palo here. Whole different experience. Excellent food. Excellent service. Talked to the manager. Everybody was nice. The food was great and hot. Thumbs up. 9.5. Palo on the wish. Hey, if you can do it, do it. That's what I would say. Enchante. Wow, man. 3.5 hour brunch. Service was impeccable. The food was impeccable. The atmosphere was impeccable. Everything about it was impeccable. I'm going to give it a straight up 9.8 because you got to leave some room for improvement. So 9.8, ladies and gentlemen. It's the best of the best on the Disney cruise ship. And maybe it might be the best of the best in all of Disney. That's what I'm going to say. It might be the best of the best in all of Disney as far as where we've eaten. And I'm talking about all the restaurants in Disney Springs, all the restaurants that we've eaten across all the parks over all the years. Enchante on the Disney Wish was by far the best experience. Thumbs up, Disney. Man, you need to bring this experience a little bit more in the rotational dining on the cruise lines. I'm liking the idea that we're getting the good dining on the cruise lines, but to pay the type of money that it costs to get this experience is a little excessive, guys. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. But let me tell you, is it worth it? Yeah, but I would like to see it lowered, the price lowered, so everybody has a good chance to experience this food and this type of cuisine in the way it's served and the way it's explained to you as it's served. You can see the video on our channel here if you just go look for it. Enchante, #1 on the Disney Cruise Line fleet. That's it. Let's talk about the rooms. The rooms are great. They had everything. They're normal rooms, like the normal size balcony room that you would get on any of the cruise ships. They feel the same, so you're going to feel the same in it. The only difference is you're going to see the bathrooms are a little bit different. The bathroom area feels a little bit bigger. As a big guy, I can say that. It feels a little bit bigger. The neat thing about it is underneath the sink area, they have a nightlight underneath there, which is great. Then I always bring a nightlight. We brought one. We didn't need it on the Disney Wish. That was a nice idea. The other bathroom was great. The shower, #1 on the Disney Cruise Line. I liked it because they had as a glass door. Made it easy for a big guy like I to get in and out, but the only problem was being handicapped like I am and having a problem with my knee. You know, if I had slipped out or killed myself, it would have been a bad situation. So, yeah, it was. It can be dangerous getting out of that shower, but you know, you take your time. You can do it with no problem. You do have to put a card in like you do on the Fantasy and the Dream to have the lights come on. It doesn't affect the power like if you've got something charging like your phone, but it will turn off the lights. The bed was the same beds as normal, comfortable beds. Both sides of the bed have outlets, so you can plug in the CPAP machine or any of that nature. They have reading lamps, pin reading lamps, that were pretty cool. So if your partner's asleep, you can only have the reading lamp on. The TVs were fantastic. They were huge. I'm not sure what size they were. I would say 55 at least. And they looked great. They had, you know, some pretty good content on there at night. I was able to catch half of a football game. It looked great. I loved it. You know, it was. I have no complaints about the room. The room was just as cozy as a Disney room always is. Great. We had great room service. All in all, it was great. We ordered breakfast in the room 2 mornings. Both days we ate brunch at 12 o'clock on the ship, so we ordered room service in the morning and just got ready and went to our brunch. That was nice. The first time Dan and I ever ordered room service like that in our rooms. We normally just go and eat at cabanas or anything of that nature. So that's what we did because we had brunch. So that was nice. Let me see. I just want to say, you know, the wait staff, you guys know, you've been on Disney Cruise Line, you know that anytime you're on a Disney Cruise Line, the wait staff, whether it's the people that clean, whether it's the people that are the officers of the ship, whether it's your director of the ship. Hi, Leslie. I know you're always on this. I've seen you on so many ships, Leslie. I love you. You're great. And then you got the actual people that take care of your room. You know, the people that actually take care of the ship. Everybody that does the job on the Disney Cruise Line does a fantastic job. Hooray to you. Thanks, Disney. If it wasn't for you guys, Disney wouldn't be what they are. So keep it up. Let's talk about the shows. The one thing that's going to make me say the things that's going to break my heart the most is the shows on the Disney Wish were by far the worst shows that I've ever seen. At some point in times, the shows were horrible. The singing was subpar. The music lacked a lot of dynamics, you know, from when they were talking to the point they went to music. I didn't feel like there was a punch in it that made you feel like you were getting sucked in. The whole production of it it wasn't right. We were just on the Fantasy, and the Fantasy was fantastic. We've been on the Magic. The Magic has, in my opinion, the best shows there are. By far, they have the best shows with the best actors that I've seen on the many times that we've been on the Magic. These guys, I don't know what they were practicing or what was going on. If they were a new crew coming in on a new ship, but it just wasn't good. So I would say Disney, I want to give you like a 5 on your shows on the Disney Wish. It was horrible. It was horrible. But the one thing I will say, and I'm thinking most people agree with me, as a veteran Disney cruiser, ladies and gentlemen, when a show says it starts at 6, please get there at 6 o'clock. Find your seat and be ready to go. Nobody wants to be sitting there watching everybody pile into a show that's already started and you're running up and down the aisles, it's just a Debbie Downer. You don't want to do that. Okay? Let's not do that. Let's just have a little respect. Just get there on time. Just get there 15 minutes early. The show starts, when it says 6, they mean 6. Okay? So let's get there on time. Also, and I'm going to say this, and it might be a little controversial, but I had a discussion with my wife about this. Disney ears. Okay? My wife is a big Disney ear person. She wears them on all the cruises, everywhere she possibly goes. However, when you're in a Disney theater, if there's somebody sitting behind you, kindly remove your ears during the show, and then after the show, put your ears back on, and it'll be nice. It's being respectful to the people behind you. Okay? I know those ears mean a lot to you, but nobody's going to see you in the dark. They're not looking at your ears in the dark. They're trying to see the show. We take care of those two things. I guarantee you, everybody will enjoy the cruise better, and you get to see the whole show. You're not missing the first 15 minutes of it because everybody's trying to sit down. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are just some of the things that I found on the Disney Wish that I felt were issues to me. But I'm going to tell you, all in all, the crew, the staff, the people that took care of the rooms, took care of the ship, were great. Spoke to many of them late at night, like I always do when I'm around, doing the late night video thing, and people were just so nice. They did such a great job with this ship. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to get on the Disney Wish, I say do it. Maybe get on the inside room if you're looking to save a little money, because 3-4 days sailing ain't long. You're not even going to miss the veranda. Take that extra money that you just saved and put it on your next ship, your next sailing, when you're on the ship of the Disney Wish, that you're going to save probably about $800 from a balcony to inside room. And you can put that towards your next sailing, save 10%. So there you go. Another thing I could tell you to do with the Disney Wish. All in all, ladies and gentlemen, I would say the Disney Wish is a great ship. You're going to enjoy yourself. Everything was a great time. The Halloween on the high seas, it was no different than Maritime, a very merry type of time cruise that we've done many times. They have a Christmas tree and a gingerbread house on the Christmas cruises, but on this particular cruise they have a pumpkin tree, which looked cool. You've seen some video over that already, and you get to take some pictures and so forth there, like you do on the very merry Christmas time cruises. All in all, it really isn't that much of a difference. The one thing that we did get that we didn't get on the Very Merry Towns cruise is we got a Halloween on the High Seas special event that they had, a deck party where all the characters came out dressed up in Halloween attire. It was great. I loved it. It's all on video. You can see it on the channel. We had pretty good seats for that one too, so check it out. It's on the channel, and it was a good time. I loved it, and everybody was trick-or-treating, and it was a lot of fun. And I would suggest, if you're into the Halloween stuff in Disney, definitely Halloween on the High Seas on the Disney Wish is the way to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't say any more about it. We love you. Hit that subscribe button. We don't get a lot of that here. Hit that like button. We don't get a lot of that here either. And until next time, hug somebody you love. Peace.